It's the buff. It's just... It doesn't really match up super well against the Secret Heroes, but it does increase the pace that PSG LGD can play with. You blow up a Morphling as well if you ever catch him off guard. And also an incredibly strong laner.
So you're thinking PSG LGD has a fast game plan here? Do you feel like with the Monkey King Secret is matching that?
Choose your hero.
Ladies and gentlemen, between PSG LGD and Team Secret, we've just seen the two opening drafts. We've already got some fun stuff coming out. A lot of team fight from Secret, this Enigma, this Shaker, and then on the side of PSG LGD, some terrifying hero picks. There is that Arc Warden. Could have a pretty strong game, as already the panel is starting to touch upon. There is going to be the threat if they get certain lane matchups. Where does the Monkey King go? Are you going to sort of have to worry about this Arc Warden? That he could do a lot against a Monkey King.
He can, and also in the mid game, he has good ways of scouting him, right? If you are hopping through the trees, there could be like a trap of Spark Grace that you jump into, and you actually can just insta-die. I've had that happen to me a couple times. It's pretty miserable, but yeah, I don't know. I'm actually just looking forward to see both these teams play, because we've got like one of our first Premier lands coming up, with this one here, of course, and it's these two teams. So I just want to see this go to actually pretty long. I want to see like some 50-minute game, because we've got a Morphling versus an Arc Warden that could go very late. And yeah, those are always the fun ones. Yeah. And I'm curious to see what builds. Will he go to build 3? Will he go for the Midas?
I don't think he'll go for the Midas. I mean, that seems to have fallen out of favor, I feel, in a lot of Arc Warden builds.
Yeah.
We'll see indeed as we get into this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Secret versus PSG LGD. So we get ready to go. So for me as well, eyes on Zai. You know, we've seen a couple of games from Secret. Obviously, one of the games was a tough one. He was on the Bat Rider. This time around, he's on the Enigma. Something that I was hoping to see from him. I did want to see it yesterday. We're going to get it today. Even more of a treat here in this matchup against LGD. Do you think, in terms of his game, is he going to have a better time on an Enigma in this matchup?
There's nothing to cancel his Black Bolt to BKB.
30 seconds to
Reaper's Scythe.
If yeah, sure, yeah, that goes pretty bad with me, huh? Yeah, good call.
Well, just the one. You know?
I mean, it's just the one, but that's it is a pretty good one. No,
yeah. But he gets a Lincolns and a BKB. He's good.
Yeah,
he's good. But he's good. That's a lot of fun. It's going to be a very late opponent.
I didn't see the net. I didn't see the
He's just hiding there. Here we go. See against the runes at the top. Absol, seeing if he could get a fish onto the line, but won't quite grab it.
The battle begins.
2 for 2 on the runes. Secret grab the top 2. LGD will be able to get their hands on the bottom 2. And
it does look like it could be pretty decent for the Enigma.
Like in terms of sort of...
The thing is that there's the 4 ranged heroes, and they've got the IO that you can get the relocate out of the black hole and all that too, but overall it does look like a pretty solid anyway, because they've got the combo. They've got Enigma, they've got Shaker, they've got Monkey King. And the nice thing about Enigma is like when you've got something like Boundless Strike and Fissure, it makes it really easy for the opponent to make a big mistake, right? Like you get grouped up, you get hit by a Fissure or a Boundless Strike, then you can set up those black holes pretty easily.
In terms of lanes, as we're seeing, this 1v1 matchup in the mid. Very interested to see how this one goes. And on paper, I do expect it's going to be hard for the Monkey King. Not too easy for mid 1 to ever really find the chance to get those Jingu Mastery stacks up. Also, there's a few levels on the Arc Warden in a lot of ways that Arme can really harass back mid 1, and we've seen from Arme already. Yesterday's had 2 fantastic performances in the mid lane. Obviously on the Morphling, different hero, but nonetheless, having a very good time in the mid lane here at the PvP Esports LAN.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot up to Yaptor's rotations to see how he does to get the kills, at least on the Arc Warden. But after that, I mean, Monkey King is doing a great start. I haven't actually seen that matchup either.
He is, and that is true, as you say. You add a +1 to a Monkey King lane, there's going to be the potential for a kill.
He's going to be rotating like crazy.
Yep. He's already on his way over. As you can see, just hovering to the north of the lane, Yapsor.
Yep. There is a ward there for PSG LGD, so they do see the Shaker rotating forward. And it is a... Okay, so it's the dual lane bottom that they have now. This is the Bloodseeker versus the Enigma. I mean, they're going to have a great time bottom, at least, on that Bloodseeker. Enigma's, you're going to get your levels, though. That's the good thing about this lane switch up that Secret did.
Yeah, Zai's still going to be able to farm. You're going to be able to get some of those denies as well with the Eidolons. And lane. Now we get the Jingu Mastery stacked up. And this is what we're talking about. You add a +1 to this lane, you're going to set mid 1 up for success. As a crucial rotation comes in from Yapzor and it opens up first blood for Secret.
Yeah, these lanes all looking really solid for them. This Morphling's gonna, for the most part, free farm top. Enigma's gonna get those levels down, and this mid lane, as Yapzor, I think, can just sit here. I think he just has to play around that mid lane entirely. He can just still walk top. It's not like the distance is that far for him once he has those boots.
Yeah, the side lanes aren't going to do too terrible at all. As you say, this is the best place for Yapzor to be. And make sure that the mid one does get that chance to find the farm. He certainly is 13 for 3 against I-9 for 2.
He's got boots. He had the Aquila queued up, but since he gets the kill right away, you go for those boots so you can go for pressuring, because Sparkboard is not the fastest hero. Easily close that gap. And yeah, 14-4, 13-8 on those 2 big cores.
Yeah, top lane.
Secret.
Yeah, Nisha not having a bad time at all in terms of farming against the Iron Necro.
He's gonna have, I mean, he's gonna eat more harassment than they're gonna be able to dish out.
Mid lane again. They get themselves on top of Arme. Boundless Strike comes down. A couple more hits from mid one, and once more, Yapzor. This is his place. This is his home. Sit around mid.
Yep.
Stun the Arc Warden. Pretty much kill him every time now. It's going to be very hard for Arme to sort of come back into it on the mid lane if Yapzor does still stay in the neighborhood.
Hey, Zaiza actually doing excellent down bottom too. Bloodseeker has good last hits, but overall, he's bullying these 2 heroes, the Lion as well as Bloodseeker. So yeah, Secret off to a fantastic start. Nisha's gonna have to spend a lot of money on regen up top though. The IO plus the Necro, there's just so much mana sustain that comes out from it. You can always spam out your spells to push them out a little bit. Same being said though with the CM, right? CM Aura plus Morphling, they spam a bit too. So a lot of regen battles up top, I would imagine.
Top Yapzor coming in with a rotation. Chalice is, of course, with the backup of FY, it makes it a very hard lane to go on. In fact, down bottom at the same time, with the way that both Nisha and Puppey were getting low, the buff was there for the Bloodseekers. Maybe he was able to run in and chase down Zai. That kill down bottom. That's going to happen when Nisha's sitting as low as he is. Still got the 10-1 charges and the 5 tangos again in the middle lane. This time there's a reaction. X-Nova comes in with a haste rune. He's got the stun, he's got the hex. In fact, this Monkey King taking a lot of damage, and with that rotation from X-Nova, PSG LGD will be able to find that return. A bit of a favor onto mid one, stopping him from getting away with what looked to nearly be a 3rd kill onto Ame in that middle lane.
Very fortunate haste rune, but also Ame, the way he's positioning the bubble is really neat. Like he puts it kind of behind the fissure, so the Monkey King has a really weird avenue.
He's using the fissure to his advantage.
Yeah, exactly. And Zai's getting pressured because of all this. All these heroes constantly getting low.
He doesn't want to go in for this. He's starting to tank the tower. He's going to fly, but it's not going to be enough. He can't stay alive underneath the damage of the tower. At the same time up top, Chalice fissured, and mid one cleans up a double kill. Not only getting Chalice, but also managed to take down FY as well before that.
They wanted to switch lanes. They were like, Nisha's having to spend too much up top on regen. And the Monkey King at this point has those high levels, can quickly get on top of an IO as well as Necros, low armor heroes.
Oh, bottom lane Zai.
Yeah,
Bounty got the mana, he wants it. He will get the bounty rune. But indeed, that last instance is going to wear off as maybe he's able to chase down Zai. Zai, he's trying to get back to the shrine, will not make it. As maybe he's able to take him down. So 5 for 3 still. Secret leading with a 1k advantage. Top lane again, ready to go. Mid one, set up by Yapzor as he comes in with a Fisher from the side. The Boundless perfectly lined up onto the 2 of them. And Chalice gets burst down. FY has nowhere to run. He'll do a cheeky little dodge there across the creep wave. But the Teb will run out, slowed down by Puppey. In comes mid one with the slap. More kills for this Monkey King before the 6-minute mark, having 6 kills mid one.
Oh, Nisha's very, very low.
Nova. Can he find it?
Does he get
the stun for them all. He is starting to build into the strength. Is it going to be enough? It is. They've got the damage. X-Nova hiding in the trees. Yeah, catches him out.
Still too low of Morph to get the high attribute shift to come through. And with the Thirst, they see that the Morphling is sitting so low in that mid lane.
Got to be careful, Nisha, at these early levels, as you say. Especially when X-Nova's off the map like that. So LGD trying to do their best to get these kills, to sort of slow down the pace that Secret's rolling. But Secret, they're hitting the timings that you need to when you're running a hero like a Monkey King. You have to sort of play ahead from the beginning. And mid one certainly is 1k ahead of the Bloodseeker. And this top lane, a very scary place for PSG LGD now that the Monkey King has his phase boots, Aquila, 800 gold on top of that as well, and level 7 on mid one.
He's way above the pack. Way above most of his teammates, at least. Nisha definitely suffering here too, but that being said, Chalice is also about even there too.
Now, to see Yapzor head down to the bottom lane to look to help Zai in case there's going to be another instance of maybe trying to go for a dive on the Bloodseeker, but maybe he's playing it safe. He's back towards the jungle. Does mean that Zai's getting some more space on this bottom lane. He himself, level 6, farm still very good for Zai, third highest on the net worth.
Hasn't queued. Okay, I was waiting for him to queue up the Dominator. I was like, he hasn't queued it up yet. But definitely the best choice here.
And at the moment, looking at sort of all the cores on both sides, it is just that top lane really where the least farm was found by both parties, both Nisha and Chalice. Just a little bit further behind on the Necrophos and Morphling. Top lane, X-Nova looking for the setup, comes straight in and with the stun onto mid-one, but mid-one's able to turn with the Boundless. Doesn't have the Jingu Mastery build up though. He'll try and build it up off X-Nova. He gets a couple of hits in X-Nova. He's trying to run mid-one. He's going to play it safe. Has to go away as Chalice was heading forward. Didn't have another Death Pulse available. So mid-one plays it safe. He retreats. A rotation's coming as well from Arme. The Secret, they're just looking to disengage. But maybe's here as well with the chase, with the rupture down. Puppey will fall.
That's a very heavy committed rotation by LGD. They bring everybody up there. Zai's going to be able to pressure the tower now bottom, and also Nisha gets some freedom now in the mid lane. That seemed like it was a little bit overkill.
Zai could try for a black hole player maybe.
Yeah?
He's got the black hole.
He gets healed up pretty heavily.
TPs are coming in. X-Nova's there, but he's still going to
Trying
try for it. He knows that the TP was going to be in range of the black hole. Is it enough damage? Though it isn't. Chalice will survive. He's not quite enough from the Eidolons. A good attempt from Zai, but the mass didn't quite check out as Chalice had the numbers to keep himself alive.
But they're forcing so many rotations like this too. Look, another port now, bottom 2 from the IO. That's 3 people that made their move down bottom from Zai putting pressure.
And that port down bottom from X-Nova meant that he wasn't there to keep that Bloodseeker alive. Bloodseeker went down.
And now there's tower pressure top.
And they're diving deep for this.
Yeah, and
they're not going to get it.
And Nisha's getting all the space in the world in the mid lane as this Morphling, which she desperately needed after that start. Very good distribution of resources by Secret, and also just forcing the hand of LGD.
Now, I'll be interested to see what build mid-one goes for on his Monkey King in this game where he's ahead. Starting to save that money up. We see some variants in terms of sort of the Echo Sabers, Battle Furies, Shadow Blades.
Echo Saber looks good. It always does.
Yeah, I think even if you go for the Battle Furies, you know, we do see Monkey King players sort of get it after those first sort of crucial items that really allow you to sort of keep this lead that you have and just get these kills.
For me, it's like you have a Morphling on your team. I don't feel like you're not the one that wants to go for that. You're not the game winner as this Monkey King. You're one that wants to enable your Morphling to just be able to take over. But I mean, he's so farmed that it could be a possibility still at this point.
So maybe head towards the top lane. Does have the rupture at the ready. Mid-one's going to set up camp. He drops down the Wukong's command, makes sure no one comes in for the tower deny, and he'll be able to secure that last hit upon him. Mid-one just keeping himself hidden in the trees. Nisha starting to climb his way back up the ranks, just ahead of Arme's farm on the Arc Warden.
It is the Midas, by the way, that Arme is going for this game, so it's not going to be going for that Necrobook build that we had seen quite a lot at TI. Mid-one, keeping tabs, Chalice.
Yeah, and I think in terms of sort of how the game's gone so far, the Midas feels like the better option. You know, you sort of have to go for that item that you're playing for sort of the bigger risk of trying to drag the game on, because the beginning of this match, it's not gone great for LGD. They're 5k behind at 10 minutes in.
I mean, they're getting, look at this. It's like every single time they're rotating so many heroes. It's just Secret forcing so much reaction. I think Kyle was the one saying it's like whoever gets a bit ahead in this beginning of the start of the game, they're going to dictate the pace and the flow of the game, and it's going to be a lot of reactionary moves from the opposite side, and we're seeing that already.
Top lane Puppey will get chased down, but again, this was not an effort on Puppey's life. This was PSG LGD trying to find mid-one. He got ruptured, he TP'd out.
Yep.
So they're getting the CM, but they're not finding the kills that they want. I mean, when was sort of the last movement this game made by PSG LGD that actually sort of ended in a good kill for them? It just hasn't really happened. As they're falling further behind, they're losing control of their map. Just a little too quickly, really, for some of their cores to deal with, like this Arc Warden going for this Midas. They are going to have to try and drag it on some time this game if they want to hold a chance. A lot of sort of pressure, really, on the Bloodseeker on maybe to keep that tempo sort of at a dealable pace, because these other lanes, they're suffering. Mid-one's just continuing to find kills. LGD sort of separated up a little bit here as X-Nova's trying to run the Boundless Strike, will miss by mid-one as well as the Fisher, and X-Nova says, all right, I'll TP out, but Yapsor's ready to come in. X-Nova has to cancel the TP, knows that either way, Yapsor is going to be able to stun him with the Aftershock and Enchant Totem. But nonetheless, X-Nova will fall. A 6k lead for Secret continues to grow.
I am extremely concerned for LGD now. I feel like this Bloodseeker actually just has to get to a point where now he's just, okay, I'm the 100% playmaker. Like, your Arc Warden and your Necrophos, they're not the playmakers at all. They just can't be. Lion and Io as well, it's very difficult for them. I think maybe just like a 2 or 3 pairing coming out from LGD, they have to try to make these rotations because of this deficit already.
Look at this here, Nisha's coming across, he's trying to beat down maybe on the Bloodseeker, will get silenced by the Bloodbright. And again, that was maybe rupturing mid one, but could not stay around to try and chase him down for the kill, especially with mid one picking up that DD rune at the top half of the map. And I think mid one, he's still holding on to that money, he had about 3k gold that he was yet to spend. So still, I mean, at the moment he doesn't need to. He's got 8 kills and he's not struggling to find them. So we'll see what sort of option he wants to go to. Maybe still waiting to see Arme's pick up his Arme, sending in the Tempest double to put a bit of harassment onto Nisha, but mid one, he's going to come in from the side, get the Wukong's command down, the Boundless strike out to set up for the kill onto FY.
Yeah, he still had the DD.
That's
Crazy
bottom.
Bottom
Zai.
solo kill by Sai with the Eidolons.
Just every single lane, everywhere, Secret are making things happen, and PSG LGD, they're struggling. They're struggling to get sort of anything rolling in their direction, as even in the mid lane, Arme just gets dived down by Secret. As this game one, they're absolutely destroying them, and indeed, he's yet to spend the money.
What's it going to be?
A Radiance, let's go. He's got 3.8k gold. At this pace of the game, he could go on whatever he wants. Maybe he'll go for something flashy. Maybe it is the sort of the...
I mean, he's mid one. He wants to be running around killing stuff. I feel like he's just going to get some killer instinct item, not some battle fury, right?
If he wants to be the real Monkey King, he has to just rush Rapier.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Monkey King bar first item.
And that's probably more sort of
more
appropriate, but he's got the money. You're feeling confident. That's why you're buying again. Another sort of attempt from maybe with a rupture. The Teeper's out there. Puppey, he'll take the kill. He'll let himself go down. He's been sort of the sacrificial one this game, but that's been perfect for the team. Zai's bottom. He's got a helm. He's got a hood. He's got all his fashion sorted. 40 minutes in. Every core just having a good time at the moment on Secret.
If he just tanks up for his team, gets those auras, I mean, I look at LGD, I feel like they're going to have some damage issues for sure with their heroes. Like this, the Bloodseeker and the Arc Warden, like Arc Warden doesn't do that much damage early on. You need to start getting, you need to want to go to that late game.
We'll see a smoke attempt here from the two of them, looking to see if they can burst someone down. They have the 6 on both of them. Obviously not the best of time for the 6. There's see Puppey.
Level 6 Necrophos.
At 14 minutes
in. 14 minutes.
And they're not going to find the kill, and in fact Texnova's in trouble. Gets Malefice. They have to chase down from the Eidolons. That's one down, and Chalice has to get out of there as well.
I can't believe how low level this Necro is, actually. That's insane. Just the amount of pressure and just the constant reactions it's this is a level 11 Enigma.
Yeah. I think a lot of it was really sort of that smart movement from Secret. You know, Secret, they were doing absolutely fine in the lanes. You know, sure, Nisha was suffering a bit up top, but the fact that they realized, hey, we put the Monkey King top, we could get even further ahead. And we can take Chalice entirely out of this game. He's the lowest level in the game.
And I think even just from... he's got the relic.
Is he?
He's got the relic.
You
know what I would love? If he went Nullifier versus the Necrophos. He can just, this early on...
See, that would be the sensible
Wouldn't that be really cool?
That would be the sensible thing to do. Radiance is sort of like, oh, that's cool. Rapier would be... That would be the real item.
I mean, you might just one-shot people with Boundless Strike, right?
I mean, you do. I mean, if you get the Jingu Mastery up, you absolutely do. They do get the Ghost Shroud in time to sort of stop that physical damage coming in from the Boundless Strike. That's still top lane.
Blink Dagger.
Yapsol's in. Gets the jump. That'll be Arme out of the game. Relocate is coming through from FY as he does bring maybe in. They've got the Yules to cancel any sort of TP escape from Yapsol. Yapsol's still got a stun to play with that Enchant Totem and the stick charges. Can they actually kill this Shaker? I don't know if they can. They're trying their best, but Fish is back up. He's been left behind. Nisha blows up maybe. As 17-7, mid one comes in towards the mid lane. Boundless Strike, Wukong's command is down. X-Nova will fall as Secret. They are absolutely destroying LGD in this game one. And I do hope he goes for that rapier. I'm holding on to it. He's still, we'll see. He's got the money for...
Come on, get a Nullifier. Come on.
I mean, he's gone past the gold for Nullifier. So that's what I like to see.
It's gonna be Radiant.
He's not sort of a boring Nullifier kind of guy.
How's that boring? Dude, so early? I've never even seen it. Okay, if he picked... Oh,
he's got Radiant. I like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that one.
Helps
I'll sell for
Radiant.
Radiant.
You know, it's yeah, sure.
I mean, they're
11k gold lead at 16 minutes.
And it's going to be even more than that as well as they head into the pit. No chance of PSG LGD doing anything about this one.
And they're looking to fight. They've got Black Hole ready. They don't have their Echo Slam or Monkey King ulti for now, but doesn't matter with this type of advantage when it's... Okay, Chalice at least level 8, but look how squishy these guys are. 950 HP here. The Arc Warden's probably sitting like 1100 or something HP. X-Nova dies quickly from a combo.
They're going to find even more here as Arme slowed down as Nisha quickly changes into the Arc Warden form. It's just kill after kill here for Secret. I mean, sort of looking at this game, what do you think it was that... What went so wrong for PSG LGD? Was it that mid lane matchup, so the lane we were sort of unsure about? The fact that mid one and Yapsor, they just crushed Arme's beginning of the game.
I think it was they had the ward though, right? They did have the vision to be able to see the Earth Shaker rotation, but I think it's the lanes. I've loved their idea to do this aggressive tri-lane with the Shaker kind of just floating between top and mid and having Zai down bottom. It just messed with the game plan that LGD wanted, and where'd Chalice go?
I think Chalice, this has to be probably one of his roughest games in a very long time. It's not very often at all that you see Chalice shut down as much as he has been this game.
I think ever. I don't think I've ever seen Chalice bottom 3 net worth. He's below the Crystal Maiden at 17.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's quite something. And this is a Puppy, he's been taking some abuse this game. He's died a lot. They've killed him a lot. But as you say, he's still ahead of Chalice's Necrophos.
They've got 5 towers. They haven't lost a single one. They secured Vrosh, so that's a lot of just gold that went to the Crystal Maiden just because of the map control that they have. But yeah, I don't know what LGD can do here. I like that the Bloodseeker, we were talking about how maybe he has to be the one to kind of be the playmaker. He went for that Yule Scepter and all, but this deficit is just, we're getting to that level that we don't see the comebacks come back, the 1K per minute.
The one thing that I would say sort of gives them a chance is the fact that there is a Monkey King. He's very far ahead, but it's a Monkey King. I feel like I've seen this hero just ultimately lose a lot of games, even when it's far ahead. And it is a Monkey King that went for a Radiance build. There's a reason why this isn't sort of the standard. You know, mid one, he's feeling confident. But if they do find him, they will be able to kill him. They'll get a lot of money for it.
Oh, X-Nova.
But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to kill him.
No. He's just hiding in the trees, and now they're getting kills off of it.
Yeah, it's a rough run. Yapsor's in with the Echo Slam, catches the 2 of them in it.
I think that might be game, honestly. I don't see a way that they can take team fights at all with their lineup either. They don't have a team fight lineup in comparison to Secret. They're this big of a deficit. I mean, Secret, they're all just pinging each other now at this point too. Damn.
And Puppy, he's buying the drums in 2018. You know something's gone wrong when your enemy's doing that.
What a beautiful game by Secret. So flawless. Their execution, their movements around the map, just forcing LGD's moves. They're dictating the pace perfectly.
And this is PSG LGD.
Wow.
The team that came second and very close to winning this year's TI. This game one, Secret is absolutely dismantling them.
X-Nova, I feel for you. Can't even walk up to cast a spell as a lion in this game. All that distance nuke, the adaptive strike, fissure, boundless, Crystal Maiden nuke. As they are going to secure a second set. A Rax here, this is probably the last fight for LGD if they can try. There's still Enigma with the black hole available though.
Can they even kill Puppy? Maybe they can. They've got the Reaper Sight down onto him. It's not enough. Puppy's going to be fine. Reaper Sight does absolutely nothing at all. Boundless Strike comes out from mid one. Jump forward from Yapsor with the Enchant Totem down onto Arme. He's gone. The Arc Warden dead for 40. FY looking to lead him with maybe. They'll get the Rupture. They want to kill at least Puppy. But Puppy, will he survive? He's out of the blood right. Puppy's still alive for now. Blood pouring from every orifice, but they can't quite close the gap upon him. As Puppy,
he's gonna live!
Fine! They cannot kill him!
He's just standing next, look at Zai standing next to him, giving him the pipe regen as
well. They're relocating in, they really want to kill Puppy, but FY can't find him with the balls. As Puppy,
that's one of those moments. It's like, we just want him.
CM.
We just want the Crystal Maiden.
You've got to tap out at that point as GG is called.
Wow.
And in, what is it, a very long time, one of the harshest losses ever that PSG LGD have experienced as Secret